Hi, welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do something a little bit different for you today and take you round our back garden. It's a lovely sunny day and yeah, I just thought I'd show you a little bit of our life. So we've got a nice big water feature there. Does make you want the toilet though. And I thought I'd show you some of our plants that we've got growing. So these are house leeks. I don't know what they're called. I don't know the proper name, but they're known as house leeks. But there's lots of them. Richard is going to tell you some of the names of some of the plants.
So that's a fig.
You'll have to speak up a little bit though.
That's a fig, and then you've got a grapevine next to it.
Grapevine there. My little lizard on the wall. Ooh, look. Just swore as I walked into the chair. So our baskets are not out yet. They are just starting to establish and just starting to get some flowers on. Take it away, Richard.
Well, you've got a elderflower, but it's a blackberry one, so slightly different to your normal. And obviously you've got mint and chives.
Yeah, we've got a few herbs, haven't we? Some lovely strawberries on the go.
Yeah.
Which hopefully they should start to come out. These are just like your normal bog standard plants that you get for tubs and containers, and the wiring what goes along the fence is for watering the plants, which means we get one less job.
They're dahlias in the pot that are just growing up.
We've got loads of ivy, haven't we?
Yeah.
But that covers the umbrella stand quite nicely.
Then again,
A little mound.
more dahlias.
Hang on. And my little hedge couple. So we've got another little water feature there, like a stone effect one. Did you say more dahlias?
More dahlias down there, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got that's a jasmine that's growing up on that side of the arch.
Yeah, so we've got an archway there. We tend to keep the dogs over the scruffy side. So because we've got quite a large garden, we've split it into two. And this side is completely fenced off all the way down, which I'll show you in a minute. But the other side is just slab with bits of grass growing up between it, because the dogs like to eat the grass. So we tend to leave the grass a little bit and then we'll trim it. But that is their side to do whatever they want on there. So yes, we've got an archway there what's starting to bloom.
Yeah, this side you've got two different types of clematis in there, a type 2 and a type 3, so they'll flower at different times. I don't know what these two are, but they were pound ones. So
yeah, those are bargain buy plants. So yeah, we had them from Poundland, and they were pretty ropey, weren't they?
Yeah, they were just a stick.
They literally looked dead.
Yeah.
So, and they've come back really nice actually.
That's a dwarf apple.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some apples on that at some point.
It's pretty obvious what they are.
Yeah.
That's a Poundland currant bush as well.
Another Poundland one, look. It's huge.
That one's a peony, which hopefully will flower, and then these are just alliums. Got lots of roses and mint.
Yeah, loads more mint, lots of roses. Just show you down the corner quickly. Do you know what any of these are?
Well, that's a buddleia. You've got this one buddleia. You've got carnation.
Carnations, yeah, we know that one.
Rosemary. This is the wisteria.
Hang on, let me turn round. So that one's quite established.
Yeah.
And then we keep our barbecue down here, and Richard's got a little greenhouse at the corner what he's growing bits and pieces. So all that is like a raised bed as well. With
some bamboo in it.
Yeah, some bamboo, various little plants and that.
It is. So these stems turn black in the sun.
Never heard of black bamboo before.
Yeah, well, when it gets the sun on it, you see the stems go jet black.
Okay.
As opposed to normal bamboo, which doesn't do that.
Oh, it's like Gardener's World.
And obviously you've got another jasmine there, different type, which will tie into the fence
we're
as well.
hoping that it's going to go up along the fence and that, so give us a bit of privacy. So of course along there we've got it sort of like a little fence in front of it. It's just to keep it a little bit private. So along here we've got a massive eucalyptus tree. It is huge. It goes right above me. It's massive. So Richard and my son Jay designed this bit of the garden between them. It was a school project during lockdown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lots of different ferns.
There's loads of different plants in here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it take all day to.
There's another clematis which was going to train up around there, so that will eventually grow into an archway over this way. That'll take a little while.
So all these are plants, but they haven't flowered yet, have they?
Yeah, well the ferns won't flower. You get
No, I mean these ones at the front.
Yeah, they won't flower yet. We're about a month behind, aren't we?
Yeah.
We've got a couple of hostas, which are the big leaves down there, and then they're buddleia behind. And then we've got
Is that another bamboo at the back?
bamboo at the back. Just in front of it, you've got a sumac, which is the one with the furry stem. So that'll grow about 8 feet tall, maybe more bigger. And obviously some roses, and some acers.
Yeah. We like our acers, don't we?
Yeah.
Because they go really nice colours. So Richard feeds all the wildlife on his little post and his little bird bath. And then we've just got some hanging baskets along the fence which haven't quite come out. They're just starting to come out in flower, aren't they?
Yeah, trailing petunias.
And then along here is all like bush plants.
Yeah, you've got a hydrangea in the future.
So they
foxgloves.
should grow quite big. Let's go over here. So we've got a little picnic bench there and a huge umbrella if we have visitors. I am going to go over there and point it that way, if that's all right, because it's very sunny. So we've got another acer there. That's a red one, isn't it?
Yeah, and the little one in that one.
Yeah, and there's a little one there. Do you remember my marijuana leaves from my video? That's where they came from. So we've got a little pond with some goldfish in and a little fountain and lots more pots. And then we've just got some quite established bushes there, which will need trimming at some point. And then obviously we've got 2 more seats there and a table, and then a little rattan couch with a coffee table, but it can also double up as you can put it with that one over there. I'll just kick it along with my foot. So you can actually double it up to make your couch a little bit bigger. So yeah, that's our little garden. I'll show you the dogs quickly. So this one is Bo. She's a little Chihuahua. She's a UK dog. I bought her on the Isle of Wight. And then yes, this one is Gizmo. We call him Gobby Giz because that is exactly what he's like. He came from Cyprus with his brother I'll show you his brother in a second. Shelby, come here. This is Shelby. So she's a German short-haired pointer. She's a bitch. We had her out of rescue from Cyprus as a pup. She was 4 months old when she flew over to us. Right, this is Peach. Peach, stop. Stay. Stay. So she is a Dachshund cross Jack Russell. So it was a miniature Dachshund and a miniature Jack Russell. Oh, here comes the main man. Little Cody Kings. So this is Cody. He's got his own page on Facebook called Cody's Tales, and he's also got an Instagram page where I post some things about him because he's so special. Cody was shot with a rifle when he was in Cyprus, which is why he's got no eyes. We had to have his eyes removed because they were, well, he was completely blind. He got a detached retina. The one eyeball had shrunk so much in the socket, he was in pain when he arrived. So yeah, we had to save you, yes. So he'd not only been shot in the face at point blank range, he'd also been shot twice on his lower neck, so sort of round about there-ish, and he's got 2 handgun bullets in his neck. So he's not in any pain. He's been like this now, we think he's about sort of like 7 now, because he came over to us. That's it, boy, you pee up my plants. As you can see, he goes wherever he wants to go. He does. So off he trots. Are you coming back now? Make your mind up. See, he doesn't hit stuff. Excuse my poo-poo bags in the background. We've just been poo picking for the dogs. So yes, I'll have to bleep them out in the background because it's terrible. So yeah, that is Cody. He's not in any pain anymore. He's an absolute super duper dog. We love him to bits. And yeah, as soon as I saw him, I only saw a photo of him online, and I just messaged the person that I knew was rescuing him, and I said, we'll have him. The first thing I said to her was, we will be his eyes for the rest of his life, which is what we've always felt, and yeah, we will stick to that. That one there is Darcy. Yes, Darcy Duper. She is some kind of terrier mix Heinz 57. Who have I missed? Oh, this one's Dash. Dash is Gobby Gizmo's brother. Those two were found in a plastic feed sack with the rest of their litter mates, and it was like a tied up sack. Somebody had obviously took the litter away, tied the sack up, and then dumped it in a ditch in Cyprus. Luckily somebody found them and rescued them. So yeah, so they ended up coming to the UK, and of course, because we were meant to adopt Dash first, but then I went to visit Dash and he hadn't turned up at the time, but I saw Gizmo and I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? Because I really like Gizmo as well. So we ended up adopting Gizmo first of all, and then you know, a week or so later we fostered Dash to try and get him a home because we felt so bad. But of course, once he'd been here a couple of days, there was no way that we were going to split them up. So yeah, that's their story. So So they were about a year old when I got those. So, oh, Peach is from the island. She's not, she's an Isle of Wight dog. She's not from Cyprus. So those two are the only 2 UK dogs I've got. The other 5 are all Cyprus dogs. And it's not cheap, trust me. Don't get me wrong, it's well worth it. But you pay probably just as much as you would do a pup in the UK. So by the time you've paid for their flight, etc., passport, injections, flea, worming, they have to have a vet check before they come, and they have to have a vet check when they arrive. So yeah, it's a bit expensive, but rewarding and worth it. So sunbathing, look. It's sunbathing. But I thought I'd show you a little bit of our life here. Hello, what do? You waiting for your daddy? Hey? Are you waiting for your daddy too? Right, I'll leave you in peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I just thought I'd take a little video again, because I've just stopped the recording. That is Richard's pigeon. What he feeds every single day, and it sits in our garden all day. So he's gone to the bird bath now, look. And he sits up in the eucalyptus tree and has a great time eating all the bird food. He's spoilt. We had a barbecue yesterday, and there was like a fair few people here. It's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people, and the bird landed and was waiting for something to eat. It was. So, and if Richard doesn't feed it, it goes up the window there and taps the window. The dogs think it's highly entertaining because they would love to grab hold of it. So, and I'm sure Cody knows that it's there. Cody, are you waiting for that pigeon? Are you waiting for that pigeon? Look at his little waggle, his waggle stump. Oh dear. What are you waiting for? I thought I'd show you my biggest furry family. So I'm going to go back so you can see. That is Jack. He is my ride and drive car, but I used to ride, but I don't know more because of my back. But my daughter rides him and I carriage drive with him. But he doesn't normally look like this. He's normally hairless, so those legs are going to have to come off at some point, and he will be non-hairy, and he has all his mane taken off as well. So little Jacko. That is why my my channel is called Just Joe Nail Addict, because this is just Jack. That is his name. Good boy, ain't ya? And this one is Ginger, aptly named because of her colour. She's very old, aren't you, Ginge? Hello. She needs a bath. Look at all this hair, look. The birds love this. The birds come and collect it off the floor, or sometimes come and collect it off her back, and they take it for nests. Look at it all. Wow. She's quite old. She's about 30, so she's getting on, which is why she's kept her coat a little bit longer. They change as they get older, so they do different things, like her back's quite dipped compared to his. He looks like a barrel. So as they get older, their shape changes. I suppose it's like a human, really. Like a human changes shape, don't we? We get shorter and etc. But that is Ginger. She's about 30. I used to ride her when I very first had her, because I've had her now probably about 16 years or something like that. So I used to ride her when I was very, very light, like so many children later, and I'm not as light as what I was, so I can't ride her. But she drives as well, which is my passion. I love carriage driving, and we've done loads of things like I've driven a single on the road. And hello, where are you off to? It's come to join in the party. I've also driven her. She used to have another one with her, so I had another little grey pony called Merlin, and they used to drive pairs, so they were next to each other. But I've driven her tandem, so she would be furthest in front, and then directly behind her would be Merlin. So you're talking sort of like, I don't know, 20-25 foot in length, and then your carriage. So she's done a bit of that as well. So I've had a foal from her previously. We put her in foal, and she had a foal which now belongs to somebody else on the island. So yeah, but I thought I'd let you have a little bit of an insight of my little babies. I'm going to go get in the car now because I've got them out for the night, so they are going to stay out. He is very dirty. See, as you can see, not much hair comes from him, and it's just because of their age and that, and different breeds. He is a gypsy cob, so, but he's very, very well behaved. As you can see, you can touch any part of him, play with his tail. He's a good boy. Right, I'm going, Jack, leaving you a piece. But they don't care, look, they're eating. But they've got a lovely field. They're just about to come out of this field because the buttercups have come up now. So they're going to come out of this field, and then they're going to go in the field right down the bottom there where the trees are. So, but they have got a nice field. This is their winter field right up until sort of spring, beginning of summer, and then they'll move. There's plenty of other fields as well. Right, this is the little lambs. Very noisy little lambs, aren't you? But they're very friendly. They're waiting for tea time. What are you doing, eh? See, you like a head scratch, don't you? What? They're waiting for tea time. They get lovely woolly coats. Beautiful, don't you? Yes, you're the noisy one, you are. You big old bugger. Yeah, exactly. I can hear you. Eh? Big old sausage, ain't ya? Don't know if they've got names actually. There's only these two. They used to have a lot more, but they were all adults. I've got to go now. You've got food in there. See, they've got food in there. They're just after attention. Eh? Attention seeker, aren't you? Yes, I know. Old fluffhead. They are funny. Hello, you come to see me? Hello. I haven't got anything